Thank you. Okay. We are recording.
Is that the official ask?
Yeah. I've got to get some music going, haven't I? Let's get that going as well. We're going to start with some sways. Turn that down a little bit. Feet and knees hip distance apart as we start to gently sway forwards and backwards. Keep growing through the crown of the head. Any new injuries or anything you need to be aware of, just let me know at some point. Bit of a changing weather at the moment, isn't there, as well? No motorbike. You can close your eyes if you want to. Slow it down, coming into standing. And we're going to take a soft in breath now as we lift in the shoulders, out breath as we release. Soft in breath as we lift shoulders, out breath releasing. In breath and out breath. Just draw the shoulders down the back now. It's taken into some shoulder squeeze. So trying to snap that lollipop stick between the shoulder blades as we draw them together. And release again. And just releasing the arms now. And let's just allow the feet to roll out and in. So rolling onto the edge of the foot and the inside of the foot as we roll out and in. Coming back into centre, lifting the toes now. We spread the toes out and place one toe at a time back down. Real good stretch through the toes. Just place one toe at a time back down. And we're just going to draw the toes in and out. Try to imagine you're trying to pick up a tissue or a piece of paper. And then release the feet. Well done. We're going to pick weights up. So if we're picking them up, we're bending the knees. And we're all going to come into tandem. So we're sliding the right foot forwards. Big toe of the left foot in line with the heel of the right foot, hip distance apart, that's semi-tandem, or into your full tandem. So joining the big toe and heel together. Keep the legs straight now, growing through the crown of the head. Just make sure the hips are forwards and we're not slightly twisted. Draw the shoulders down the back, palm of the hands turned in. And we're going to lift the right arm. Keep the arm nice and straight, the thumb leads the way. Try not to let the elbow bend, keep it nice and straight. Taking the arm up towards the ceiling in your own time. Watch the ball. spine carefully, elbows in bending. Concentrate keeping the arm nice and straight and the shoulder drawn down your back. At your own time now, we're going to start to lift your left arm. Again, taking that arm up towards the ceiling. And releasing after that one. Let some legs go, coming hip distance apart with the feet now into some side bends. We've got that slight bend in the knees as we take into your side bend. Soft in breath and an out breath as we go side to side. Finishing on your left side and then just releasing that. You're going to have now sliding your left foot forwards again, semi-tandem, hip distance apart with the feet, the left heel in line with the big toe. The right foot, otherwise coming to your full tandem, joining them together, big toe and heel. Again, hips forwards, keep both legs nice and straight. Draw the shoulders down the back, palm of the hands are turned in, and we lift both arms. Soft out breath. In breath on return, we're taking the arms up towards the ceiling in your own time. We'll lift the arms in front now, palm of the hands turned in. Keep the arms nice and straight, level with the shoulders now as we take the arms out to the side and back in. So we're going out and back in again. As we take the arms out now, we're going to turn the palm of the hands down, lift the arms up and down. So we're just lifting back up to the shoulder and back down again. Lifting up to shoulders and back down. Wobble on now. Let's make that your last one there, releasing the legs there. Well done, all of you. Well done. You can let go of the weights or keep onto them if you want there. It's entirely up to you. And we're going into spine twist now. So again, your own time, feet hip distance apart, keeping the knees soft, we're going through the crown of the head. Think about gently tucking the bottom under, engaging abdominals now as we go into spine twists. So hips stay forwards. Movements from the rib cage. Shoulder leads the way. And the head just comes along for the ride. Finish on your left side and then into bow and arrow. So we're going to bring the arms in front again, the palm of the hands turned in, draw the shoulders down the back and we draw back and forwards, back and forwards. Combine it with your spine twist in your own time. Again, the hips staying forwards. As you draw back, the head follows the arm and we come back to front again. And back to that start position, drawing back and forwards. Finish on your left side and releasing again there. We're going to let go of the weights and then we're going to come into kneeling. So we're going to stretch out those hip flexors. So we're coming into kneeling up onto one knee. Your own time, we're going to tuck the bottom under. Good squeeze the bottom, gently pushing forward. So again, that's stretching to your hip flexor. Here comes the rain again. Pushing forwards, a little bit forward, Push forwards a little bit further. If you start to feel it come through the hallux, do let me know. Push forwards a little bit further. And releasing there. We're going to swap over to the other side. Again, in your own time, we tuck the bottom under. Good squeeze of the bottom, pushing forwards. Push forwards a little further. And again, one more little push forward. And releasing there, everyone, well done. We're going to lie on your back. We're going to stretch out hamstrings first. I'm going to join you this morning with that one. So we're going to grab bands. Small cushion underneath your head if you want to pop your small cushion there. Otherwise, just lying flat on your mat. And we're going to take the band around the right foot. And straighten your left leg along the mat. Keep that right leg nice and straight, foot soft. And then we're going to draw the leg in. And take a good in-breath. And on the out-breath, just try and increase the stretch. Draw it a little closer. Try not to let the knee bend. Again, another in-breath. Another out-breath, increasing that stretch. And releasing in your own time. And then we're swapping over to the left foot. So again, we straighten the right leg along the mat. Straighten that left leg, use the band there to draw that leg up towards the ceiling. Remember, keep that leg nice and straight, don't let your knee bend. Good in-breath, out-breath, just draw the leg closer. Another good in-breath, another out-breath. Try and increase the stretch. And then we're releasing there. Popping the band to one side. We're going to bring those feet and knees in together. Glue the knees together and into your hip roll. So we're just going to go 10 past and 10 to the hour to start with. Take the knees all the way over in your own time, as long as you're okay in the lower back and the hips. So keep the knees glued together. And take the arms across the chest if you want to. So watch your knees there, Michelle. Try and keep them glued together. Goes to the left side, make that your last one. Just come back into centre. We're still going to keep the feet and knees in together, and we're going to take it into your knee drop. So just think about gently drawing the belly button towards the spine, and we're going to drop the right knee, bring it back in, then the left knee. A very small movement as you drop the knee. Feet stay together so we don't roll onto the side of the foot, and just try to imagine you've got a cup of tea on the hip bone. So just careful there, try not to go too far so your feet are rolling. So keep the feet together, hips remain facing the ceiling, that's good, good. Back in, drop back in, good, well done. For those of you who want to take it up a little bit now, you should bring the knees in. You can lift one knee at a time, so we're coming into your tabletop position, so we've got both knees lifted. And then bring your feet and knees in together. And then just trying to visualise that the wall's in front of you and your feet are resting against the wall. And again now, keeping the pelvis neutral, so we're resting on that sacrum, the triangular part at the base of the spine. Engage the abdominals again now as you drop the knee, bring it back in. Same principle, that cup of tea on the hip bone, you don't want it to spill everywhere. into a little bit of a rotation movement now. So as you take the knee out, you take the foot with it and bring it back in so it goes out as one. Same principle, cup of tea on the hip bone again, so the foot goes out with it and back in again. It's entirely up to you, or just keep the level you're working at. Just bring your feet down a little bit there, Jack. We're going to finish on your left side. Placing the feet one at a time back down. Now your own time, to bring your feet and knees hip distance apart. Arms resting by the side of the body, neutral pelvis again, so just resting on that sacrum. And we're going to lift your right knee and then straighten the leg towards the ceiling. And we're going to draw circles on the ceiling, so it's a hip circle. Those of you struggling to keep the leg straight or find it difficult to straighten the leg, keep your knee bent and we do it as a knee circle instead. Be careful that we're not rocking side to side and not supporting foot. We're not pushing all the weight through it. Drawing circles the other way. Relaxing back down there and relax a moment. Well done. In your own time, you're going to lift your left knee and straighten the leg again towards the ceiling and drawing those circles again. Again, try not to rock side to side. Drawing circles the other way. And relaxing back down there. Well done. Still keeping your feet and knees hip distance apart. Let's just pull this small cushion from underneath your head and we're going to take it into some shoulder bridge. So we're going to start with your pelvic tilt. So we've got the feet firmly flat on the mat there, hip distance apart with the feet and knees, arms relaxed by side body, neutral pelvis to begin with. We engage the abdominals. And it's that small pelvic tilt, so you're just touching top of the hips, lower back to the mat and back again. In your own time now, we're going to start to lift. So as you're tilting, we lift the bottom weight, peeling up towards your bottom rib and then back down again. So just your partial bridge in your own time. Just remember to engage the abdominals first. Tucking the bottom under, curling up towards that bottom rib and back down. Just want you to draw attention to the position of the head. Just make sure you can see the ceiling in front of you and not directly above you, so you might just need to tuck the chin a little bit. Into the full bridge when you're ready. So we're taking that soft in breath as you engage abdominals, peeling the spine away on the out breath. Good in breath at the top of your bridge. Out breath as you come back down from the bridge. Just try to imagine that string of pearls. We're lifting one pearl at a time on the way up and placing a pearl at a time on the way back down. You'll need to use your glutes, a good squeeze of your bottom to help get the hips up and get them right up. Feet flat on the mat. Shoulders bring your feet slightly close to your bottom there. Going to your hamstring there. Okay, bring your feet a little bit closer to your bottom then. Okay. Top of the bridge, if you want to hold your bridge there, you squeeze the bottom, you can take it into single or double heel lifts or a knee lift. Just going to make this bridge your last bridge. As you relax back down there, we're then going to roll onto your right side. So just in your own time, as you're rolling onto the right side, just grab your big cushion and supporting your head with your big cushion. And then in your own time now, we're going to bend the knees, bring the knees up in front. And we're just going to grab hold first of all of that top foot, draw it in towards your bottom, and then push the knee behind you, so you're stretching out the quads. So grabbing hold of the top foot now, draw it to your bottom, and now push that knee behind. We're going to push the knee behind a little bit further. And again, just try and increase the stretch. And releasing there, everyone, well done. Bringing those knees back up in front again now, feet back in line with the bottom or into your clam. So gently engaging the abdominals as you lift and lower your knee. Linda, just bring your head back a little bit there for me, lovely. Keep the hips stacked and straight as you lift and lower the knee. Feet stay together. Make sure the underfoot is down on the mat as well, so not up on the toes. In your own time now, we're going to lift and hold the knee. Try and hold that clam shape now for about 3 to 5 counts. And then as you relax down, in your own time, we're going to lift and hold the knee again for 3 to 5 counts. And again, when you're ready, lift and hold for 3 to 5 counts. And again, lift and hold for 3 to 5 counts. And now in your own time, it's going back into your clam, so we're just going to lift and lower the knee again, back into the clam. Coming into rest there, everyone. Well done. Have a little rub at the hip if you need to. In your own time now, we're going to take it into side lying open doors. So we're taking both arms forwards. So again, just make sure your knees are still up in front, the feet back in line with the bottom. The hips still stay stacked and straight. Weight is optional in the top hand. Soft in breath as you're engaging your abdominals. You're lifting the arm towards the ceiling on your out breath. In breath, out breath as the arms come together. Soft in breath, engage your abdominals, lifting the arm. Head follows the arm. In breath at the top. Out breath as you bring the arms together. As long as you're okay in your neck, shoulder and the upper back, we're going to start to take the arm all the way across as far as you can. So you're trying to lie flat along your mat in the upper body. Just watch those hips and knees, don't join you on the ride. Last one. Well done. Let's roll onto your back. Feet and knees hip distance apart. We're going into ab curls now. Have your small cushion underneath your head if you find it more comfortable with the cushion there. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Again, we're resting on the sacrum, triangular part of the base of the spine. Arms relaxed by the side of the body. We're just going to start with the skull rock first. We're just going to keep drawing that chin in and release. Pushing your head into that small cushion or the mat. As you draw your chin in, release again. Draw the chin in and release again. Getting that stretch into the neck. Drawing the chin in now, we draw the shoulders and arms along the side of the body. Your abdominals and pelvic floor engage. We're just going to relax a moment. You're going to take a soft in breath now as you draw your chin. Draw your shoulders and arms along the side of the body, abdominals and pelvic floor engage. And relaxing then on out breath. Neck, shoulder and upper back problems, we're just going to keep to just doing the prep work. Otherwise you start to curl up in your own time. So it's that soft in breath as you engage the chin, arms, abdominals and pelvic floor. We curl up towards the knees on your out breath. In breath at the top, out breath, and as you relax back down. Just try to imagine someone's got hold of the fingertips as they're drawing up towards the knee. With the shoulders to lift, and up as high as you can. And back down again. You can lift your right knee and keep curling up and down. Let's do about 3 curl-ups with the right knee lifted, and then swap over to your left. If you want to lift both knees, you're lifting one at a time. Keep them lifted and keep curling up and down. And if you want to work higher still, you can straighten the legs towards the ceiling and take it from there and you curl up. Relaxing after this one. Just let the head turn side to side as you release the neck and the shoulders. And I'm going to take it to your 100. Saturday morning and 100. Okay. So if you want to keep the head down, that's absolutely fine, especially if you've got neck and shoulder issues. But in your own time, I want you to just lift the feet if you're keeping the head down, just so it works the tummy a little bit more. So we're lifting one foot at a time and keep them lifted. Feet are optional otherwise if you're doing your curl up as well. Good draw of the chin, shoulders and arms, abdominals and pelvic floor. If you're curling up, we curl up and we beat those arms now. That quick beat, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to hold your breath with that breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relaxing in your own time. Place one foot at a time, back down, well done. Let your heads turn side to side again, well done there. In your own time now we're going into knee lifts. So we're keeping feet and knees hip distance apart. Neutral pelvis again, so resting on the sacrum. And in your own time now we're going to engage the abdominals as we lift the right knee. You can lift the opposite arm and then relaxing back down again. Engage the abdominals, you're lifting your left knee and relaxing back down. If you are bringing the arms in, please make sure the palm of the hand's turned in. Keep the arm nice and straight, and again you can use weights if you want to. Try not to push your weight through that supporting foot, you want to really use your tummy. We take a soft in-breath as you engage your abdominals. Lift on an out-breath. Soft in-breath at the top. Out-breath, and as you fully relax back down again. Get that in-breath, engage the abdominals, lifting on an out-breath. In-breath, out-breath as you relax back down. Time we're going to start to take it up to double knee lifts. So as you're taking your in-breath, engage the abdominals, lifting the right knee. On an out-breath, lift your left knee. And we lift both arms towards the ceiling or overhead. In-breath there, out-breath, then you're placing the right foot down, your left foot down, and the arms return again. And relax. In-breath, engage the abdominals, lifting your left knee. And that's out-breath, right knee, arms lift. In-breath, out-breath, then as you're placing the left foot down, right foot down, arms return. Again, in your own time, repeating now again on that right side. Lifting first. As you're lifting the arms, just be careful, don't let the rib cage lift. Just want the ribs to stay down on the mat, especially if you're taking the arms overhead. You want to progress into your toe taps now as you're lifting the knees. We keep the knees lifted. Arms are optional. You can either keep them by the side of the body or lift them. Neutral pelvis, and we're going to tap the right foot forwards, bring it back up. Then the left foot taps forward, bring it back up. You tap on an out breath, in breath as it returns. Toe taps, careful not bending from the knee. We send the leg forwards from the hip, so the angle of the knee doesn't change. The only place you should feel it is in your tummies, nowhere else. Cramp again. That's what you cramp out, just relax a moment. Is it catching now, this cramp? Oh dear.
Salt in the night.
Did you have a drink last night? The dehydration. I wouldn't blame you, it was a Friday night. We're going to finish on that left side before those abdominals completely give in. And relax there for me, well done everyone.
Every night's a Friday.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, in your own time, just to help you both with your cramp at the moment, let's just straighten out your right leg and then hug your left knee in towards your body. See if we can try and get rid of cramp a little bit. Swapping over to the other side now, so straightening the left leg, hug the right knee in towards the body. Releasing there. Okay, feet and knees in together. No, not in together, hip distance apart. It'd help if I read my notes properly, wouldn't it? Right, we've got single leg stretches. With the single leg stretch, if you prefer to do the heel slide instead, that's the alternative. The single leg stretch will start with both knees lifted. So you're going to lift the right knee, then your left knee. Good draw of the chin, the abdominals. You can curl up if you want to, or keep the head down. And now we hold on to one knee as you straighten the other leg out. And bring it back in. Swap the hands over, straighten the other leg out, bring it back in. As you straighten that leg out in front of you, take a good out breath. In breath as it returns. For those of you who are doing a heel slide, we're engaging the abdominals, we hover the right foot, and then we just slide the leg out, and then slide it back in again. As you slide the leg out, and let's just take that out breath, in breath as it comes back in. You swap over to your left side. You can use lift opposite arm to leg. Finishing on your left leg, and then placing the feet one time at a time back down. If you need to release the head, just let the head turn side to side. And releasing there for me. Bringing the head back into centre, feet and knees hip distance apart again. You shall just bring your feet towards your bottom a little bit there. We're going to just take it into some pelvic tilts again now. So relaxing the arms by side of the body, we gently engage the abdominals as we're tilting the pelvis. As you come back to neutral now, we're going to lift your right knee. Keep the right knee lifted. And again, engage the abdominals and try and tilt the pelvis again without pushing the weight through your left foot. And relaxing back down. Then in your own time, we're lifting the left knee. Keep your left knee lifted. Engage your abdominals now as we're tilting the pelvis again. Try not to push the weight through your right knee or foot. Knee stays facing the ceiling, don't let the knee drop out on that right side. And relaxing back down. As long as you're okay in the lower back, we're going to lift one knee at a time, keep both knees lifted, and try and do a pelvic tilt with both knees lifted this time. Draw the abdominals tilts in the pelvis. If you've got lower back disc issues, then please just keep to single knee lift. Let's do about 3 to 4 each knee lifted. The doubles, as soon as you start to really feel it, because I'm sure you will, please come into rest. All faces, that's fine. In your own time, let's all come into rest. Well done. Keeping those feet and knees hip distance apart. Just going to pull the cushion from underneath the head again and go back into your shoulder bridge. We're going to go into a full shoulder bridge. So we've already warmed the back up, so in your own time, a soft in breath as you engage your abdominals, peeling the spine away, coming all the way up into your full bridge. Good in breath at the top, out breath as you come back down again. You can hold it at the top of your bridge, and if you want to, you can take it into arm pull over at the top, so we lift both arms overhead. You're aiming to do about 3 lifts with the arms, and then place the spine back down on the mat again. Coming back into your bridge, and again it's those 3 lifts. Just careful we're not rolling out on the feet. Just going to make this bridge your last one. And then we're going to roll onto your left side. As you're rolling over, big cushion underneath the head again. Just grab your weight if you're using a weight. You're going to start with that quad stretch first. So in your own time, as you're rolling onto your side, supporting your head there, and then grab hold of that top foot. Draw it in towards your bottom and then push your knee behind. And push that knee behind a little bit further. And again, a little push of the knee. And then we're releasing that. Bringing your feet and knees in now. So knees up in front, feet back in line, your bottom, hips stacked and straight into your clamp. We lift and lower the knee. Excuse me. We're going to lift and hold the knee now for 3 to 5 counts. And release and relax. And we're going to lift the knee for 3 to 5 counts. And relax again. Lift and hold for 3 to 5 counts. And relaxing just one more. So lift and hold for 3 to 5 counts. And as you relax down now, we're going to lift and lower the knee again, take it back into your clamp. Rest after that one. Have a good rub of your hip. Well done, everyone. Well done. And take the arms forwards now. Weight in the top hand if you're using your weight. So that soft in breath as you engage your abdominals. We're lifting the arm on an out breath. In breath, out breath as the arms come together. Head follows the arm. Again, neck, shoulder, or upper back issues. We're just going to lift towards the ceiling. Otherwise, take the arm further over in your own time. this your last one, everyone. Well done. So bringing the arms together there. We're going to come round up onto all fours for me, please. Bring yourself up onto all fours, wrists and elbows underneath those shoulders, shoulder width apart. Knees are hip distance apart. We're going to go into cat stretch. So in your own time, we're going to tuck the bottom under, curl up through the spine, the head tucks under, then we uncurl from the head first back through the spine to your tabletop. Lift the belly button towards the spine, we tuck the bottom under, curl up through the spine, head tucking under, uncurl head first back through the spine. Please take a soft in breath and out breath as you're doing it. Just keep breathing. As you uncurl now, forming that tabletop, and we're going to go into either your cat pedal or your Superman. So you're either lifting alternate hand away or you're sliding out opposite arm and leg. You can slide out, lift and lower and back in. Just want you to try and visualise that bottle of champagne in your tabletop now. You don't want to spill it. Make sure your knees are hip distance apart. Your push up next. You're going to grumble at me now. Release the wrist if you want to. I did pull my face when I read it. I must have been feeling that I'm one of those moods when I wrote this one. So in your own time, let's resume that tabletop position again. So just make sure your knees are hip distance apart underneath the hips. Your wrists and elbows are directly underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Forming the tabletop, we're going to lift the belly button towards the spine, just push your weight slightly forwards now. And as you start to bend the arms, we send the arms back towards you, nose forward down towards the mat, and then push yourself back up again. Really use a good out breath as you come down, push yourself back up on the in breath. Be careful, the feet don't lift away. Come back towards you, not out to the side. So really get into those triceps, back of the arms, your bingo wings. Let's make this your last one, then release the arms there. Well done, give you a round of applause. Saturday morning and push-ups. Not give me that face, I don't care. Proud of you for doing it, well done. You didn't swear at me, that was the main thing. You might have done under your breath. Let's just clasp the hands now and take the arms forwards. We're going to turn the hands away, push the hands away. There. We're going to clasp behind, draw the shoulders down the back, we're going to lift the arms and then look up. And releasing there from you, well done. We're going to come into sitting. So we're going to stretch out the glutes first. So as we've got the legs out in front, we're going to cross. Now I've got to get this right this morning, let's see if we can do it. Your left leg over your right leg. Your right arm's going to hook the left knee across the body. Left hand behind and then turn to that left side. Keep hugging the knee across the body. And releasing in your own time. This time now it's your right knee crossing your left leg, left arm hugging the knee across the body, right hand behind, and then return to the right side. Keep hugging the knee across the body. And releasing now. We're going to keep the legs out in front. I'm going to rest on the hands behind. Draw the shoulders down the back. Draw the abdominals. I'm going to take it into leg lifts. Don't want to have any weight in those hands as you're lifting the legs. If you want to from here now, you can take it into front leg pull. So as you take it into front leg pull, it's a good draw of the abdominals as you lift yourself up and back down again. Good draw of the abdominals, pushing yourself up. Keep the chin tucked in though, don't let the head go back, and back down again. So it's either keep going with leg lifts or having a go at the front leg pull. Just watch your head there, Linda. So as you're coming up, keep the chin tucked in. Doing really well there, well done. But as you're coming in, just be careful on that last bit that you don't let the head go back. Keep it tucked in. Do just one more set. So if you're doing leg lifts, finish on your left leg. Last, the leg pull. And then we're going to release there. Release the hands again, well done. It's going to bring the feet and knees in now so that they're hip distance apart. Resting the hands on the legs. I'm just going to take it to a spine stretch. Soft in breath, out breath, the head comes forwards. In breath, engage your abdominals. We're going to reach for the toes on an out breath. In breath, out breath as you slowly restack your spine. Engaging the abdominals and reaching for the toes and restack again. In breath, out breath, the head comes forwards. In breath, engage your abdominals. Out breath, reaching down for your toes. Good in breath there. Out breath as you restack again. Just keep working in your own time. Just one more. As you restack now, just going to swing yourselves around and lie on your tummies for me, please. If you want to support your forehead with a small cushion, you can do. I'm going to lie flat on the tummy. And we'll take into some swan dives first. Allow the legs to nicely relax now, heels drop out towards the floor. We're going to bring the arms into that W position. Relax the arms down. Forehead resting there on that cushion. And we're going to lift that belly button towards the spine. Just draw those shoulder blades down your back. And we're going to lift the chest. And slowly relaxing back down in your own time. Again, we lift the belly button, draw the shoulders down the back and lift the chest. Please don't use your bottom or your legs to help you lift. Lift that belly button, shoulders draw down your back. Concentrate on keeping that lower body relaxed. Pushing yourself all the way up into your full swan dive. But if you do feel it in the lower back at all, then please reduce the movement. Drawing the shoulders down the back, lifting the chest, relaxing back down. Try to avoid pushing yourself up too much through the arms. Still breathing. We're going to relax after this one. Well done. And relax down. Placing the hands underneath the forehead. And we're going to take in some swimming legs. So we're going to lift that belly button, really squeeze your bottom. Keep the bottom squeezed now. You're going to try and lift the right leg away from the mat and down. Then the left leg lifts and down. Right leg and then the left leg. Keep the bottom squeezed, abdominals engaged, and keep breathing. Try not to let your knee bend. You want the thigh to lift as well. Come into rest when you need to. And then re-engage and come back into it. If you want to have a go at doing both legs together as you lift that belly button, squeeze the bottom, try and lift both legs together, up and down. Well done everyone, just come into rest in your own time. We're all going to push back into shell stretch to relax now. If you prefer to roll onto your back and hug your knees in instead, you can do. For those of us coming into shell, we're walking the hands forwards, lowering the bottom down towards the feet, head down on your mat. Good in breaths and out breaths. Whichever rest position you're in. Breathing in through the nose and we breathe out through the mouth. Time, bringing the hands by the side of the knees and then very slowly uncurling from the base of the spine and the head comes up last. If you're lying on your back, hugging your knees in, just release the feet one at a time and then you're going to roll onto your side and very slowly bring yourself up into standing. Whichever position we're uncurling from, just take your time as we're coming up. Hip distance apart with the feet. We can take that soft in breath and an out breath as we lift the arms. In breath, lift your shoulders. Out breath, release. In breath, the elbows go back. Out breath, the arms. Soft breath in and an out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath and an out breath. Soft breath in and an out breath. In, out, in, out. Shake it off the back. Give yourself a little round of applause. Well done.